Hello, everyone. Welcome to the virtual open mic from Virtual Club Passim. My name is Matt Smith, and I will be your host this evening. We've got a great night of music ahead of us. Want to tell you a few things about Passim before we get going here. For those of you that don't know already, Passim is a nonprofit organization in Harvard Square, Cambridge, Massachusetts. We have been running as a venue in one way or another for the past 62 years now. Started out in 1958 as the Club 47. And we've been now, like I said, a nonprofit for the last 25 years, running not just the club. When we have shows 7 nights a week in normal times. We also have a music school, which has gone online as well. We do some outreach programs. I think there's still a couple of series that are going to be running through part of the fall, we're hoping. And we have a Celtic Festival, BCM Fest, that we'll be holding online in January. And we've got something called the Iguana Music Fund. This gives grants to artists for their project. If you visit passim.org/iguana, right there, that will take you to the application process. The applications close at the end of the day tomorrow. So if you are interested in getting a grant to help with a project, if you're a New England-based musician, you can go to passim.org/iguana. The grants are between $500 and $2,000, and they will be awarded at the end of this year. So we're hoping that if you know a musician, or if you are one, that you can visit passim.org/iguana and find out about the Iguana Music Fund. If you go to passim.org/stream, you will see all of our streaming shows coming up on there. And we've been trying to stream shows nearly 7 nights a week. We're not quite as full as we are when we're in the club doing a normal calendar, but we've been doing some live streaming from the club itself as well. We've got Stephen Kellogg there tomorrow. And then on Thursday night, we're going to have one of our tribute nights, our tribute to the songs of 2000. We've been doing decade by decade of the aughts, starting back in 1970, and we're up to 2000 now. And we've got, I think it's about 28 or 29 artists that are going to be performing at that. So keep an eye out. There'll be a lot of fun going on there. Friday night, we're going to hear from Jake Armerding. Saturday night, we'll have the Oshima Brothers. Lots of great stuff still to come. And we've been doing these open mics now since June, doing them virtually every Tuesday. We're going to be a little different on the last Tuesday of the month during Peter Mulvey's Lamplighter sessions, but then we'll be going on through November and December as well. So keep an eye out at passim.org/open mic. We do ask that you make a donation when you're tuning in tonight. If you make a $10 donation, it helps us out tremendously. As I said, we're a nonprofit organization. We've been a nonprofit now for 25 years, and we want to make sure that when we're able to reopen again, that we're able to reopen again. And your contributions help make that a reality. There are so many places, restaurants, venues, theaters that are talking about closing down permanently at this point, because we don't know when we're going to be able to open up again and have people in the room. But we want to keep putting on music this way, safely for you as long as we can, until we're able to get back in the room and join you all in person. So we look forward to that day. But while we are doing it this way, please do make a donation if you can. Also, it helps us out tremendously if you share the stream. We are on Facebook and YouTube, and also on the Passim website as well at passim.org/stream. But if you share the stream, it helps us get some eyes and ears on what we're doing, and helps keep us engaged with whatever's going on out there. So we're thrilled to have you here tonight. It's a 2-song open mic night. This is the first. Is this the first one that we've expanded to 12 people? No, it's the second one that we've expanded to 12 people, although last week it ended up only 10 because we had a couple no-shows. But it's 2 songs or 10 minutes, whichever comes first. And we are thrilled to have a full roster here tonight, starting us off with John O'Leary. John.
Hi, thanks, Matt.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing good.
Excellent, excellent. Now, you are local here, right? You're reasonably local?
Yeah, I've been local for about 35 years. I live in Brookline.
Excellent, excellent. Well, we're excited to have you kick us off tonight at the open mic. Take it away, John O'Leary.
Great. It's been 22 years since I've been on the stage, as it were. And if that woman, I got a request at the last time, and if she's still around, I get the song for you. It's a song about anybody. It was loved by nobody. She could be anybody who worked a local family shop, a small town flower store. She dreamed of more than just a life of no significance. She could only hope for some deliverance. Nobody loved her, nobody listened when she talked. A flower with themes and color schemes and gifts that meant a lot. Nobody loved her for all the days she worked the shop. Nobody loved the girl the world forgot. She could be somebody who'd write a story of her own and live a life in present tense, where she could find a path to new experience. She hoped someday she could make a difference. Nobody loved her, nobody listened when she talked. A flower with themes and color schemes and gifts that meant a lot. Nobody loved her for all the days she worked the shop. Nobody loved the girl the world forgot. He was a nobody. He lived a quiet life alone. When he knocked on people's door that asked who's there, he'd always laugh and answer nobody. But when he met her, he felt instantly like somebody had touched his heart. Nobody loved her, nobody listened when she talked. A flower, themes, and simple dreams, and gifts that meant a lot. Nobody loved her, no matter what some people thought. Nobody loved the girl the world forgot. The girl who had a gift nobody got. Nobody loved her. By the way, I used to come to, well, it wasn't Passim then, Club 47, many, many years ago. I saw Muddy Waters play with his band, and the loudest show I ever heard was Paul Butterfield Blues Band. It was 1966. So I guess I'm dating myself, but I do save money that way. About $20 a weekend. Oh, wait a minute. I got to say something about the blues here. This is the Chestnut Hill Blues, which is different from, any other kind of blues that I know of. It's different. It's not like my baby left me, so I went down the railroad tracks to put my head down, but it was a bike path, and people told me to just get up and go home. This is a trigger warning. There's some serious stuff happening here. So be prepared. When I woke up this morning, my MacBook Pro was gone. When I woke up this morning, my MacBook Pro was gone. They got my laser printer, my pad, my CD-ROM. I had my modem working, but it don't work no more. Don't work no more. I had my modem working, but it don't work no more. They clean me out, baby, and then snuck out the door. Eat your heart out, Elmore. When I was a young boy, I had the Chestnut Hill blues, the real blues. When I was a young boy, I had the Chestnut Hill blues. I had to borrow from Mom and Daddy so I could pay them dues. Chestnut Hill blues. The real blues. Thank you very much.
It's John O'Leary. Sound great.
Thank you.
Always love hearing stories of people that were at the old Club 47. And you're not the first person I've ever heard say that Butterfield show was the loudest show they've ever heard in their lives. So it's legend runs long. Great to have you here at the open mic tonight, John.
Thanks, Matt.
You bet. All right, folks. We've got a lot of great performers still to come. Again, reminder to go to passim.org/stream to make a donation, or at passim.org/open mic. You can make a $10 donation. It helps us out towards our operating costs as we bring everything online in one form or another. Another thing that we're going to have back at the club at the end of the month is we're going to be live streaming most of Peter Mulvey's Lamplighter sessions live from Club Passim. So keep an eye out, and it'll be it's always fun to do some live streams from the show. We had from the club, we had Marcarelli and we had Chris Smither. We did a show with Zoomix the other night. It's been fun to get in the room and do some live streams from the room to make sure that we keep things fresh in that space for you, making sure that we've got our tech up and running, and that it's nice to see that stage and feel that vibe in the room. Coming up now, we've got someone that we had just a couple weeks ago, I believe, or maybe it was a few weeks ago now for the first time, and it's great to have them back. Please welcome Elliot Wren. Hello, Elliot. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me back in the first place.
Absolutely. It's our pleasure. Why don't you take it away, Elliot?
Okay. So this first song I'm going to play is a song by one of my favorite artists. This is Stay, Stay, Stay by Taylor Swift. no choice but to stay, stay, stay. I've been loving you for quite some time, time. You think that it's funny when I'm mad, mad, mad. I think that it's best if we both stay. You took the time to memorize me, my fears, my hopes and dreams. I like hanging out with you all the time. And all those times that you didn't leave, it's been occurring to me. I'd like to hang out with you for my whole life. Stay, and I'll be loving you for quite some time. No one else is gonna love you when I get mad, mad, mad. I think that it's best if we both stay, 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 stay. I'll be loving you for quite some time, time. You think that it's funny when I'm mad, mad, mad. I think that it's best if we both stay. That song always makes me so giddy. Wow. I loved that song for so long, and it's just such a happy song, and I just, yes, it's in my heart. Okay, so this next song is a song that my dad loves when I sing it, and you know, I've been kind of on and off singing it, but I figure I will keep committing to singing this because you know what, my dad loves it and I like singing it. It's a fun song to sing. It's a song I really, really like. So this is Hey There Delilah. Hey there Delilah, what's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty as you do. Times Square can't shine as bright as you, I swear it's true. Hey there Delilah, don't you worry about the distance, I'm right there. If you get lonely, give this song another listen, close your eyes. Listen to my voice, it's my disguise, I'm by your side. Oh, it's what you do to me. 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 What you do to me. Hey there Delilah, I know times are getting hard, but just believe me girl, someday we'll pay the bills with this guitar. We'll have it good. We'll have the life we knew we would. My word is good. Hey there Delilah, I got so much left to say. If every simple song I wrote to you would take your breath away, I'd write them all. Even more in love with me you'd fall. We'd have it all. Oh, it's what you do to me. 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 What you do to me. 1,000 miles seems pretty far, but they've got planes and trains and cars. I'd walk to you if I had no other way. Our friends would all make fun of us and we'll just laugh along because we know that none of them have felt this way. Delilah, I can promise you that by the time that we get through, the world will never ever Hey there, Delilah, here's to you. This one's for you. Oh, it's what you do to me. Oh, it's what you do to me. Oh, it's what you do to me. Oh, what you do to me. What you do to me.
Elliot
Had
Rand
a few
sounded
bumps
great.
in the bumps in the road, but we got through it. We got through it.
It sounded fantastic.
Thank you so much again for having me.
Absolutely. Great to have you back again. All right, that was Elliot Wren. Second up here. Now coming up next, we have John Guinan, our second John of the night. We had a three Sarah week one week. So we've got two Johns this time. So we're trying to pair as many names as we can. Take it away, John Guinan.
Thanks, everybody. It's a pleasure to be at Club Passim. I'm in Austin, Texas, by way of Marlborough, Massachusetts. And Passim is one of the things I miss most. My favorite book is Into Thin Air by John Krakauer. And this song is called Baby Sarah on Time. Gets bitter cold in New Zealand, but I'm 30,000 feet in the sky. I'll leave the summit by 2, that's a hard and fast road, 'cause on Everest it's easy to die. And I'll bet you it's raining in Auckland, I can travel there in my mind. Leave my love, Jane, take away all this pain. I'll meet baby Sarah on time. Just 5 more minutes and I'll start to descend. There's no question I'll make it home again. Once I get moving, I should be fine. I'll meet baby Sarah on time. Some things on this mountain aren't up for discussion. Turn around, head down by 2. Time came and passed, but pushed on towards the top. Not sure why I broke my own rule. But the storm rolled in like a freight train. Soon we were all but snow blind. One thing's for certain, there ain't no rescue coming. Way up here in the sky, I'm gonna wait here till morning, then I'll descend. I think that I'll make it home again. Once I get moving, I should be fine. I'll meet baby Sarah on time. I'll meet baby Sarah on time. Patched Jane through the satellite, a voice like a bell in my ear. How are you, darling? Are you keeping warm? Everybody misses you here. And we'll name her Sarah, there, now that's settled. Get myself down off this hill, find the fixed lines, all will be fine. I'll meet baby Sarah on time. Meet baby Sarah on time. Meet baby Sarah on time. Hall, Christchurch, New Zealand. My girl is Sarah by name. I scream from the heavens, that's all I have left. Let me meet Sarah one time. Just let me see Sarah one time. Let me hold Sarah one time. Gotta love to be outside. I was born to climb. Not gonna make it this time. It's a damn fine place to die. Next one is called She's in There Somewhere. And if anybody's ever been on a date on the internet, you might feel some familiarity with this. Got the girl of my dreams in my back pocket. On my way here, she was stuck to the dash with a magnet. Raven hair, green eyes, beat up leather jacket. Maybe it was that redhead in the nurse's outfit. Could be a blonde, see we haven't actually met yet. But we're both searching for true love on the internet. And I know she's in there somewhere, between the airbrushed faces, body shots, and just seeing what's out there. Keep a premium subscription, light a candle, and say a quiet prayer. But I know she's in there somewhere. Keep swiping, fishing, shooting Cupid's arrow. Sometimes I get so lonely it chills me to my marrow. If I don't find a match today, then maybe tomorrow. But I won't give in to this emptiness and sorrow. I think I liked it better when we met in the frozen food section, or on a roof deck out in Back Bay on a chilly autumn's eve. But today I know my angel is living in internet heaven. And when I finally meet my match, I'll get right down on one knee. 'Cause I know, I believe that there's harmony out there for me. And I got premium subscriptions on all the reputable dating sites. Sock puppet profiles on the less than reputable dating sites, but I just keep at it. 'Cause I know she's in there somewhere, between the skydiving, tiger hugging, dolphin swimming beauties with big hair. I keep renewing my subscription, light a candle, and say a quiet prayer. Keep a full charge on this phone, and I'll be swiping all night long. I keep a full charge on this phone. She's in there somewhere. She's in there somewhere. She's in there somewhere. Thanks very much, everybody. Stay close, keep your distance.
It's John Guinan with a country song for modern times there. That's great. All right, coming up next, I think we have our performer who has come virtually the farthest to be with you here tonight. Please welcome our old friend Svavar Knuter.
Well done. Hey, cool.
Svavar, how are you, sir?
Oh, wonderful. Thanks for having me, man.
Absolutely,
Great.
absolutely. So you're part of a new project that's going on, aren't you?
Yeah, the Global Music Match. Wonderful.
Yes. Tell us a little bit about that.
It was like this project that was invented by some guys in Australia and England, Wales, Scotland, and they brought us along for it. And they are awesome, like these export agencies of these different countries decided, and Canada, and France, and all around, they decided to like get 96 artists from 14 countries and put them into 16 groups, and just like have them working together, promoting each other, getting to know each other, collaborating, and it was just an amazing project.
Very
and
cool.
Lots of friendships were made, and bonding for life, and lots of co-writing ideas, and it's just totally awesome. Bridging and bonding at its best.
It's very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, we are thrilled to have you here tonight. It's been a while since I've gotten a chance to see you. Just so you folks know, go to Svavar's website. I have like the whole vinyl collection of all of his records. He's fantastic, and we're so excited to have him here. Please welcome Svavar Knuter.
Thanks, guys. And so it's so great to be back at the Club Passim, even in this virtual form. I'd like to play a song for you called Lady Winter, and it's about the people that fled Iceland in the late 19th century from the poverty and the hunger and the death and oppression. Out in the night, as the snow and stars dance discreetly, a glorious sight in the gloom consumed me completely, and her gaze is like the moonlight, and her gaze is like the moonlight, and her gaze is like the moonlight that drives a man insane. Out the sound rang in a choir of heavenly clangor, and oh how she sang, and her song was all that I longed for, and her voice is like a river, and her voice is like a river, and her voice is like a river that tears your soul apart. Tell her I'm scared, running out of places to run to, and now I'm there, losing all that's left holding on to. And our love was like the ocean, and our love was like the ocean, and our love was like the ocean that sinks the strongest ship. Oh, and our love was like the ocean, and and our love was like the ocean, and our love was like the ocean that sinks the strongest ship. Oh, that sinks the strongest ship. Oh, that sinks the strongest ship. All right. Matt, do we have time for one more song? I'm going to sing a song in Icelandic. That's my native language. I love the way that languages actually have their own melodies and ways of singing about things. And it's a song about winter. It's called January, Januar. And it's actually a song of love and praise and glory for this very vilified month. En undir snjóm amri kaldri ró. Rumskar janúar, rymur hljótt og gerði sig í brók. Augun pírð í átt að kaldri sól. Þessi fjandi dugar skamt, hún liggur flöt en skal á loft. Ó, janúar sem enginn ann. Dýrðilegt þitt vanþakkláta starf. Sólin rís með hæð, en bak við tjöldin böðlast janúar. Eins og rótari eða ruslakall á mánudagsmorgni. Ó, janúar sem enginn ann. Hve dýrðilegt þitt vanþakkláta starf. Og eftir allt sem hann gaf, janúar skríður aftur undir fell. Þar til skyldan kallar enn á ný, eins og snævi þakinn Batman. Ó, janúar sem enginn ann. Hve dýrðilegt þitt vanþakkláta starf. Ég sé þig janúar, ég man þig janúar. Sólin rís með hæð í janúar. Eins og snævi þakinn Batman. Best wishes from Iceland, guys. Thank you.
Oh, Svavar Knútur, that was absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming and playing for us. And I'll be in touch soon. We'd love to get you in for a whole show one of these days.
Wonderful. Can't
All
wait
right.
to come back.
Excellent. Excellent. Great to see you.
Likewise, man. I'll watch
Take
now.
care. All right. All right. That's Svavar Knútur from Iceland. Make sure you visit his website and pick up his music. It is all that beautiful. It's absolutely that beautiful. And he's got records that are in English, and he's got some that are entirely in Icelandic, and they're all absolutely wonderful. Coming up next, we're going to take it right back here to the local side of things and welcome up Dan Tappan. Dan, how are you?
I'm good, Matt. How you been?
It's doing all right. Doing all right. Getting excited to start early voting.
Yep, we have our ballots. Going to send them in this week.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, take it away, Dan Tappan.
Thank you. Well, since Svavar did a song about winter, I think I'll start with a seasonal song. Autumn shows up unexpected, never calls ahead. One bright morning, there you'll find her, on your doorstep dressed in red. Brings a spray of purple aster, jug of cider, maybe wine. All you know, autumn's looking fine. Autumn always brings you presents, bag of apples, pumpkin pie. Takes you out to climb the mountain, silhouetted on the sky. Harvest moon above the hills, boulder iron burning bright. Autumn shows some magic in the night. Sometimes melancholy, sometimes cheerful, sometimes chill. When she greets you in the morning, never know what face she will be wearing, but those constant changes serve to keep you on your toes. Who you'll meet tomorrow, only autumn knows. Autumn wants to wander, here to visit, not to stay. Restless feet and swirling skirts, here's the call, then on her way. Fire burning on the hearth, glowing coals to warm the evening. Still the world's a little colder when autumn leaves. Days are growing longer, winds are blowing stronger. It's time for winter's song when autumn leaves. Thank you. This next one, it's brand new. Brand spanking new, but it's also seasonal in its own way. There's a phrase from the sages come down through the ages when karma comes scratching at your cabin door. Unanswered is shamelessly blaming the stars. Is what it is, 'cause you are what you are. Is what it is, 'cause you are what you are. A voice on the wind calls from afar when the crows come to roost and the ship hits the bar. Is what it is, 'cause you are what you are. Building a tower of lies and deceit till truth comes to fall. It breaks the wall and it falls at your feet. Then taking a victory lap in your car. Is what it is, 'cause you are what you are. Is what it is, 'cause you are what you are. A voice on the wind calls from afar when the crows come to roost and the ship hits the bar. Is what it is, 'cause you are what you are. Though some say the future's determined by fate carving patterns in stone, there are forks in the road where your footprints reveal. The cracks, the faults are your own. It is what it is, 'cause you are what you are. A voice on the wind calls from afar when the crows come to roost and the ship hits the bar. Is what it is, 'cause you are what you are. Is what it is, 'cause you are what you are. Thank you.
Dan Tappan with a perfect song for this voting season. That was
Thank you,
quite,
Matt.
that line was quite a takeaway. It is what it is, because you are what you are. So
Indeed
true.
he is.
Indeed he is. Thanks so much, Dan. Good to see you.
Thank you, Matt.
All right. Coming up next, we're going to hear from Mike Bailey. Mike, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing good. I'm so glad to be here. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Where are you tuned in from?
I'm in a small town called Clio, South Carolina.
Excellent. Excellent.
I'm up in the northeast corner of South Carolina.
All right. Well, we are happy to have you here.
All right, I'm glad to be here. I really appreciate it. I've got 3 albums. I got a new album out. So glad to play. Glad to play. So I guess I should start. Okay. The name of this song is Sunday Has a Soul. It's just about how we're all connected. This one's on the brand new album. We're all in one plane, quarter second in time. We felt the universe give off a low-key chime. Ancient sundials beckon to the stars, outlining patterns of the universe, totally unscarred. No pain today, no rush, no pending goal. Whether played 1 or 7, Sunday has a soul. Whether peace comes I wish I could read the stars in the deep night sky. I see their patterns, but I tell the reason why. Ancient sundials beckon to the walls. The messages slow down, number 7 for us all. No pain today, no rush, no pending goal. Weather played 107, Sunday has a soul. Whether peace comes from a churchyard, garden or a hedge, Sunday remains a time to keep us grounded with the universe's edge. Keep us grounded with the universe's edge. All right, I got another one for you. This one's a little lighter. This is a love song. The sky's beautiful where we live, and I wrote this one about just the beautiful sky. I live very way out in the boondocks. So, the name of this song is Jupiter's Moon Dance. Night sky right here with you. No city haze to ruin the light in your eyes, reflect the brilliant view. Nothing I'd rather see, nothing I would rather do, nowhere I would rather be than watching others dance with you. Bright sky so velvety black against the crisp white stars. Neptune often pays a visit along with Venus and Mars. Nothing I'd rather see, nothing I would rather do, nowhere I would rather be than watching adventures and dancing. I get to share it with you. Constellations look close, but they are so far away. Nothing I'd rather see, nothing I would rather do, nowhere I would rather be than watching others dance. Thank you. Thank you so much.
That's Mike Bailey. Great to have you here.
Say it again.
Great to have you here. Thanks for
Oh,
playing.
yeah. I'd love to come back. That'd
All
be
right.
great.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
You bet. Thank you. That was Mike Bailey. If you go to MikeBaileyMusic.org, you'll find all of your Mike Bailey music needs. So make sure you visit there. Coming up next, we've got someone that we had, I believe, last month, Scott Fab. Welcome back, Scott.
Good to be back.
You bet. Now, I'm trying to remember. You're from Michigan area?
Yeah, Detroit.
Detroit. Yeah. All right. Well, we're thrilled to have you back again.
Yeah, it was good. It was actually for a moment there I thought I had the wrong night because I saw the order and I'm thinking, how did I get in this room if I'm not playing tonight?
Well, we're excited to have you here again. Take it away, Scott Fab.
Thank you. Vacancy sign flickers pink and blue. Maybe there's a chance you still have some room for me to find a place in your heart. I've been littered by the roadside where nothing ever grows. Every passerby has somewhere to go. For me, it's to find a place in your heart. There is no other place I would rather be. Nothing more than this I would ever need. I'll keep searching, searching for a place in your heart. Running down distractions never seem to end. All I wanna do is see you again. How I hope to find a place in your heart. Well, you may never notice, well, I don't take much space. Should you get this message, I hope it's not too late for me to find a place in your heart. There is no other place I would rather be. Nothing more than I could ever need. I'll keep searching, searching for a place in your heart. Place in your heart. I'll keep searching for, won't stop searching for a place in your heart. Place in your heart. All right. It's good to be here. Thank you, Matt and Abby, for hosting this and doing this. This next song's called Sun Turns Down. And I'm very fond of the fall season. And in Michigan, if you haven't been here, it's absolutely stunning. And some amazing sunsets. So these days, that's what I look forward to. Apologize for the sniffles. You can tell me about the sunrise side, the early risers and the right on time. But I prefer the slower slide of the sun. I'll watch you closely, descending without a sound, colors streaming sideways. It's only for a moment, don't you dare turn around when the sun turns down. Wouldn't have it any other way. Couldn't drag me to another place. It's here where I will stay. I will stay. I'll watch you closely, descending without a sound, colors streaming sideways. And it's only for a moment, don't you dare turn around when the sun turns down. Sun turns down. Sun turns down. Sun turns down. I'll watch you closely, descending without a sound, colors streaming sideways. And it's only for a moment, and you don't dare turn around when the sun turns down. Thank you.
Scott Fab, sounded great.
Thank you, Matt.
You bet. Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
All right. We are deep in the second half of our open mic now. We're not deep into it. We're at the beginning of the second half of the open mic. Coming up next, we're going to hear from Bob, and I'm going to take a shot on your last name and say Uvello. Is that correct, Bob?
Well, actually, that is correct, but I mispronounce it.
I was like, it could be Uvelo. It could be any number of things.
It could be. I pronounce it Uvello, but actually your pronunciation is the correct pronunciation. So there you go.
Well, I'm honored. I'm honored. Take it away, Bob.
So I'm going to be brief in my comments because I've got two songs planned that are not short. So I will say that 2 years ago, President Trump was in France, and President Macron offered him the opportunity to go to the American cemetery, and he declined. He then came home, Trump came home, and declined to go to Arlington. And this song grew out of that. All of these, there are 4 vignettes. They're all perfectly accurate, except I chose names that would represent the diversity of the country. So this is called The Fallen. My name is Billy Darby. I died in 1918. Fighting in the spring fencing, the Battle of Cantigny. I came from Kansas. It was my dream to one day be a farmer, till the rich black soil. But my blood mixed with the mud on the far-off fields of France. Oh, I prayed, it was not in vain. Now the commander will not come to Arlington. Something about the wind and rain. A soft wind sings a sad refrain as daylight breaks on the monuments at Arlington. My name is Sal Romano. I died in the year of 44. We stormed the shores of Normandy. It was the last sunrise I would ever know. I came from Brooklyn. It was my dream to one day be a tailor like my father and his before. But my blood turned the sea foam red on the rocky coast of Normandy. Oh, I pray it was not in vain. Now the commander will not come to Arlington. Something about the wind and rain. The soft wind sings a sad refrain as darkness falls on the monuments at Arlington. My name's Jose Estrella. I died in 1966. An operation they called Marauder on the shores of the Mekong Delta. I came from California. It was my dream to one day be a father and an American. But my blood flowed into the waters of the mighty Mekong, mother of all rivers. How I prayed, it was not in vain. Now the commander will not come to Arlington. Something about the wind and rain. Soft wind sings a sad refrain as moonlight shines on the monuments at Arlington. My name is Leroy Richmond. I died in the year of 2010. I draped a roadside bomb south of Kandahar, province that's known as Helmand. I came from Alabama. It was my dream to one day be a lawyer to defend my brothers. But my blood seeped into the sand of a foreign land called Afghanistan. How I pray it was not in vain. Now the commander will not come to Arlington. Something about the wind and rain. The cold wind moans through the monuments at Arlington. The cold wind cries for the silent souls at Arlington. Switch guitars here. So this is a return engagement to Passim. It's been a while. You know, I think that if you show up too often, people just get sick of you. So last time I played on the stage at Passim was 1974, when I was a lad of about 2 years old, a child prodigy, you might say. But anyway, it's great to be back. Staying in a political vein tonight, because politics certainly is on our minds. This is a song that I wrote a few years ago called Angelina's Song. And all I'll say about it is that Angelina is a fictional character, but all of the things that she experiences in the song are drawn from real events. And Angelina's Song. Senor, when I was a child, I was told of a statue guarding the harbor of a great and welcoming country. Words on your statue say, give me your time. I walked for days until days became weeks. The days were on fire and the sun showed no mercy on me as it burned into my soul. The nights, they were cold as your eyes are, as you turn me away from your border. Senor, when I was a child, I was told of a statue guarding the harbor of a great and welcoming country. Words on your statue say, give me your poor. I've only what I wear and this satchel with a few simple possessions. Medals and grease stuff, patron saint of weary travelers. Picture of San Francisco, constant guardian of the pool. I have these and a second pair of shoes, perhaps with 2 pairs of shoes. You think I am not cool? Señor, cuando era una niña, mi canto de estatua protegiendo el puerto de un gran país acogido. Words on your statue say, give me your huddled masses. My compadres huddle in arroyos abandoned by coyotes who take their pesos only to leave them to die of thirst. Somewhere deep out in the desert, or packed like cargo in trucks that feel like ovens with too little water, not air enough to breathe.
That's Bob Othello. Thank you very much for playing tonight.
Thanks for having me.
All right, good to see you. Coming up next, we're going to have, I believe, a first timer here for our open mic. Please welcome up Wallace Field.
Hi, Matt. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks so much for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, where are you tuned in from?
I'm tuning in from Greenfield.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Out in the greener, more pastoral part of the state.
It is. I will say during this pandemic, it's been really nice to just go hop, skip, and a jump, escape into the woods for a minute. So it's really fortunate to have that around.
I bet. Well, we're excited to have you here to play for us. Everyone, please welcome Wallace Field.
Thank you so much. This first song is called All Costs. He left me in my driveway, never to be seen from again. That house would burn 3 months later, and I would not reach out. The story of how we end still haunts me into silence. It frightens me most
now that I can smell the fresh blood of a new love, protected at all costs. Protect me when I'm lost. I wonder how many more miles left to go before it's over. A dying breath full of regret. Will you regret me too? The story of how we met still rushes me into romance. It frightens me most now that I'm choking on the fresh blood of a new love, protected at all costs. Protect me when I'm lost. Protect me at all costs. Who will love me when I'm wrong? So that song is called All Costs. And this next song, during this quarantine, I've been recording an EP in my bedroom in a giant pile of clean laundry. And this next song will be on it, and hopefully it will be released soon. So you can see my website down here. You can join my mailing list and stay updated that way. The song's called Only Moon. I only want to be one thing, the only moon you'll ever know and ever need. Let me hold you close till the morning bells ring. Then I'll let you go and figure out everything else. Carry on as you always done, like the only sun in every dawn. Don't believe in ghosts when you hold that spirit closer and closer, like it's the only thing that's gonna save ya. Carry on as you've always done, like the only sun in every dawn. Don't believe in ghosts, but you hold that spirit closer and closer until you choke. I only want to be one thing, the only moon you'll ever know and ever need.
That's Wallace Field. Sounding
so
great,
much for having
Wallace.
me.
Absolutely. So you've been recording and you're hoping to have that out by the end of the year?
We'll see. I mean, as
I know,
this year keeps going, I don't want to
it's
make any
2020.
promises.
Exactly. No, there are no promises that should be made this year. But great to hear you and excited for the new music.
Thank you so much. Have a good
Thanks
night.
for playing for us. All right, that's Wallace Fields from out in Greenfield, Massachusetts. And now coming up next, we've got Carolyn Schulman. Hello, Carolyn.
Hi, Matt.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. And where are you coming to us from?
I live in Denver, Colorado.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, we are well placed around the country. You're the farthest west we've gone, I believe. We've gone east to Iceland and now west to out in Colorado. And we're thrilled to have you here performing for us.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I was saying to a friend earlier, I feel like being able to do an open mic like Passim, which is on the East Coast, is one of the silver linings of the pandemic for me.
Well, we're glad to have you. Take it away, Carolyn Schulman.
All right. Well, this is a song called Across the Borderline. And as the name suggests, it's about an issue that has sort of faded out of the headlines lately, but is still ongoing. And you'll be able to find this on my upcoming album, which I'm hoping to release this February or March. You woke up early before the sun rose. You packed some water and some worn out clothes. You got your girls up, whispered it's time to go. Took one last look before the door closed. You don't know what lies ahead, only what you leave behind. You're searching for salvation, cross the borderline. Every footstep is a prayer. You beg safe passage till you're there. You hope God will give you refuge, cross the borderline. The desert miles are long, your muscles ache. Your belly's empty, how much more can you take? The sun keeps beating down, your girls are crying now. The water's low, time is running out. You don't know what lies ahead, only what you left behind. You're yearning for salvation, cross the borderline. Every footstep is a prayer, you beg safe passage till you're there. You can rest inside that refuge, cross the borderline. What could you do when the one who said he'd care for you sold out your trust for a quick fix and a buck or two? He led the wolves right to your door. You were not safe there anymore. No. When you arrived, you thought God heard your prayers, until a guard barked, you go here, those girls go there. Before you knew what had gone wrong, he had ripped them from your arms. Now you're frightened and alone somewhere. You don't know what lies ahead, only what you left behind. Now you're yearning for your children, cross the borderline. Every phone call is a prayer, you beg them hold on till you're there. You ask God to reunite you. Oh, you thought God would give you refuge. Oh God, please grant them strength and refuge. Oh God, forgive us for these sins across the borderline. Well, after that one, I will do a happier tune. This next one will also be on the album that's coming out, and it's called Double Stars, and it was inspired after a conversation with my husband. I was working on a new song, and I was using the earth and the sun as a metaphor for a relationship, and decided that I didn't like it. It was not equal, and earth gets everything it needs from the sun, but what does the sun get from the earth, right? So in his infinite nerdy wisdom, my husband said to me, well, why don't you just make it about a binary star system? And I laughed at him and called him a geek, and then I realized he was totally right. And so this is Double Stars. We are matched together, double stars, pulsing parallel lights in the dark. Out in space, it's not so hard to see, with you right next to me, where I want to be. Set your worries down, my weary one. Cool your burning core until the dawn. And if your gravity's too much to hold, let me be your sun till the morning comes. And as we spin through space and time on elliptical orbit lines, our love's the constant force that guides our courses through the sky. Steady now so we don't burn too fast. I need this light to last for another day. When my axis feels a little bent, when my energy is all but spent, when my wobble throws me off my track, veering towards the unknown black, your pull can guide me back. And as we spin through space and time on elliptical orbit lines, our love's the constant force that guides our courses through the sky. Steady now so we don't burn too fast. I need this light to last. On our own, the light we shed's too dim, and the cold could do us in. Other stars may beckon, burning bright, seeming warmer on dark nights. But our system's working out so far, and by chance or fate or physics, here we are. We are matched together, double stars, circling round inside each other's arms. Rising, setting, lighting up the dark. It started with a spark and a dream inside our hearts. And as we spin through space and time on elliptical orbit lines, our love's the constant force that guides our courses through the sky. Steady now so we don't burn too fast. I need this light to last for another day.
Karen Schulman, sounding great.
Sorry, I have two different.
That's all right. That's all right. You're sounding great, and looking forward to new music in early 2021.
Oh, well, thank you so much, and thanks again for having me.
You bet. What a pleasure. Take care.
You too.
All right, we've got two more performers here for our open mic tonight. This is like the bonus set because now we are past the 10 of what we were usually having and on to sets 11 and 12. We've got a repeat performer here. We've got Blind Dr. Bob up next. Oh, that is a terrifying background.
Coming to you from hell today. Actually, from Hollis, New Hampshire. I've got a friend of mine with me to help me get in the mood of Halloween a little bit early.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We'll take it away with the sweet dobro sounds of Blind Dr. Bob.
Okay. This is a song that's taken from a 17th century English children's fairy tale that Steel Eye Span set to music. It's about a terrible witch that comes to vex King Henry. Let never a man a wooing go who lacketh these things three: a store of gold, an open heart, and endless charity. And this was said of King Henry, though he lay quite alone, for he's taken him to a haunted hall 7 miles from his home. He chased the deer, now him before, and the doe down by the den, till the fattest buck in all the flock King Henry he has slain. His huntsmen followed him to the hall to make them burly cheer, when loud the wind was heard to sound, and the earthquake shook the ground, and darkness covered all the hall where they sat at their meat. The gray dogs howling left their food and crept to Henry's feet, and louder howled the rising wind and burst the fastened door, when in there stepped a grisly witch, stamping on the floor. Her head hit the roof beams of the house, her middle you could not span. Each frightened huntsman fled the hall and left the king alone. Her teeth were like big tent stakes, her nose like a club was swelled, and nothing less she seemed to be than a witch that came from hell. And these were the words this awful witch said to King Henry: Some meat, ya King Henry, some meat ya bring to me. Go kill your horse, ya King Henry, and bring him here to me. And when he killed his bonny brown stout, he made his heart's full sore, for she's eaten it up, both skin and bones, left nothing but hide and silver. More meat, ya King Henry, more meat ya bring to me. Go kill your greyhounds, King Henry, and bring them here to me. And when he'd slain his good greyhounds, it made his heart full sore, for she's eaten them up, both skin and bones, left nothing but hide and hair. More meat, ya King Henry, more meat ya bring to me. Go kill your goshawks, King Henry, and bring them here to me. And when he'd slain his gay goshawks, it made her heart full sore, for she's eaten them up, both skin and bones, left nothing but feathers bare. Some drink now, ya King Henry, some drink ya bring to me. Go sew up your horse's hide and bring a drink to me. And he sewed up the bloody hide and a load of wine put in, and she drank it up all in one draught, left never a drop therein. A bed now, King Henry, a bed you'll make for me. Oh, you pull up the heather green and make it soft for me. And pulled has he the heather green and made for her a bed. And taken has he his gay mantle, and o'er her he has spread. Take off your clothes now, King Henry, and lie down by my side. And swear, oh swear, ye King Henry, to take me for your bride. Oh, God forbid, said King Henry, that ever the like betide, that ever a fiend who comes from hell should stretch down by my side. When the night had gone and the day had come and the sun shone through the hall, the fairest lady that ever was seen lay between him and the wall. I've met with many a gentle knight who gave me such a fill, but never before with a courteous knight that gave me all my will. Okay, this next song is going to be something quite different. I've got to quickly switch my background. Whoops, my background and my dobro. Hang on. Okay, some of you out there may recognize this as the signature of the Higgs boson from the Large Hadron Collider in Geneva. This next song goes out to all the physics majors at the various colleges and universities around the country who hopefully recognize this. This is an original song called the Higgs Boson Blues. It was the 4th of July, 2012. It was the 4th of July, 2012. The people at the Hadron had something to tell. They said, we finally found it, it's about as big as we thought. They said, we finally found it, it's about as big as we thought. That old Higgs boson has finally been caught. I'll never that same exact day, 958 years ago. On that same exact day, 958 years ago. Down in old China, they were having a real big show. The Chinese stargazer saw a new star in the sky. The Chinese stargazer saw a new star in the sky. But it weren't a new star, 'twas an old star fixin' to die. It was the supernova that formed the Crab Nebulae. It was the supernova that formed the Crab Nebulae. Oh, lots of Higgs bosons were flying round the sky. The hip Einstein told it, E equals MC squared. The hip Einstein told it, E equals MC squared. You gotta know how to use it or you better beware. We knew how M went to E, but where did that M come from? We knew how M went to E, but where did the M come from? That old Higgs boson told us how it was done. Dark energy is making our universe expand. Dark energy is making our universe expand. Will it ever stop or break like a rubber band? Lots of dark matter in this flat old universe. Lots of dark matter in this flat old universe. Higgs boson gonna explain it. You can put that in your purse. It was the 4th of July, 2012. It was the 4th of July, 2012. The people at the Hadron had something to tell. Oh yeah, the people at the Hadron had something to tell.
It's Blind Dr. Bob sending us into outer space with a great set again. Thanks. Good to see you, Bob.
Nice to see you too.
All right. We've got one more performer to wrap up the open mic. Remember, we'll be back again next Tuesday. And keep an eye out at passim.org/open mic for future open mic nights, including, I think, some of the November ones are up. We've got some themed ones coming up. We're going to have an all banjo open mic. So if you are a banjoist, get your banjo ready and sign up. Closing us off this evening, we've got, we're coming back local again. We've got Kelly English to close us off. Hello,
Hi,
Kelly. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
Good, good. And you are local, right? You're tuned in locally here?
I'm in Connecticut, actually. I live just outside of Hartford.
Okay, all right. Well, that's still local-ish.
Close
you know,
enough, yeah.
like New England feels local. It's all
Totally.
very small up here.
Totally.
Well, we are excited to have you to close off the open mic tonight. Take it away, Kelly English.
Thank you so much. Okay, this first song I'm going to sing is called White Wine. I put out an album in 2017 that's actually up behind me. It's called City Limits. And this song is off that record.
There you go, telling
to me. Always been wrong about me, and it's time I make it right. Why would I live in a world that you built? Your craftsmanship shoddy, you ain't got the skill. It's eternal darkness, you don't pay the bills anymore, anymore, anymore. But people have been yelling things, they've been pulling at my strings, trying to get a piece of me. Then they shove me down the line, run me out like borrowed time. It goes down easy, like white wine, just like white wine. Moments like these escape me when I am staring you in the face again. Moments like these turn me cold when I used to be in 1,000 degrees. Oh, but you got to me. But people have been yelling things, they've been pulling at my strings, trying to get a piece of me, trying to try again, and then they shove me down the line, run me out like borrowed time. It goes down easy, like white wine, just like white wine. Why would I live in a world that you made? I need you like Florida needs a hurricane. People have been yelling things, they've been pulling at my strings, trying to get a piece of me. Try again, and then they shove me down the line, run me out like borrowed time. It goes down easy, easy as white wine, just like white wine, just like white wine, white wine, just like white wine. Cool. So this next song I'm going to sing actually is coming out next Friday. You can follow me on Spotify and all that stuff. This song is coming out on Friday, October 23rd. I just recorded it at a local studio here in Connecticut, and I'm super excited about it. It's called Something It's Not, so I hope you enjoy. Thank you again for sticking around to listen to me. I appreciate it. And thank you to Club Passim for having me. We don't exist anymore in my mind, in my mind. Invisible to the naked eye. And if you never started problems, you'd still be with me. You're addicted to the dollars and the for me, is the money worth the martyr that you made of me? It's not, it's not. We don't exist anymore. 10 years time, 10 years time, gone down the drain like a bad glass of wine. And if we could have solved our problems, you'd still be with me. You're addicted to the dollars and being for me. Is the money worth the martyr that you made of me? It's not, it's not. And if I told you I was terrified, would you think anything of that? Think anything of
I told you I was terrified, would you think anything of that? And I want you to decide the reason, and I want you to assign me meaning. Let's just call this something it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. And if we could have solved our problems, you'd still be with me. You're addicted to the dollars and the infamy. Is the money worth the martyr that you made of me? It's not. It's not. It's not. Oh, it's not. It's not. It's not.
Thank you so much.
Kelly English, that was fantastic. That was really, really great.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for closing us off tonight with great stuff.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Looking forward to new music. And here's to 2 songs mentioning wine to close the night off.
I just noticed that as I was singing it. Big wine fan.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all.
I think the pandemic is sponsored by wine.
Absolutely. Cheers to that.
Well, great to meet you. Great to have you on here. Hope to see you another time.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Yeah, take care.
You too.
So keep an eye out, everyone, for new music coming out from Kelly English. Lots of great folks that played tonight have new music coming out, so visit their websites. And thank you for tuning in. We'll be back again with another open mic next Tuesday. And tomorrow night, we're going to be streaming live from Club Passim with Stephen Kellogg. On Thursday, we're going to have our tribute night to the songs of 2000. Friday, we've got Jake Armerding. And Saturday, the Oshima Brothers. So keep an eye out at passim.org/stream, where you can make a donation, or make a donation at passim.org/open mic. Your donations help keep us alive these days. That's how we're making money. So thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning into the open mic. We'll see you next time.